In this video, we'll be discussing what invoice factoring is and the pros and cons of this financing option. Invoice factoring is a financing method that lets businesses sell their invoices to a third-party factoring company. The company gives the business a portion of the invoice amount up front and collects the payments from customers. Invoice factoring is typically best for companies that generate invoices to other businesses and are in need of quick funding with flexible qualification requirements. Here are some of the advantages of invoice factoring. You get immediate cash flow. In some cases, you can get funded on the same day to keep your business running smoothly. Invoice factoring can help you maintain your cash flow without having to wait for invoices to be paid each month. You have a better chance of being approved for this type of financing than more traditional business loans. Collateral and credit score aren't major factors to determine your eligibility. In fact, the invoices themselves are the collateral. Typically, lenders will want to look at your customer payment history. This means if you have bad credit, invoice factoring can still be an option for you. Newer businesses can also have a better chance at qualifying for this type of financing as well. Invoice factoring can save you time, since you will essentially be outsourcing the job of collecting invoices. It might also give you a better relationship with your customers, since you're no longer hounding them for money. Now, here are some of the disadvantages. In order to be eligible for invoice factoring, the factoring company will look at your customer's payment history. If they have a history of not paying on time, then they'll be less likely to take on your invoices because of the risk. Invoice factoring can be costly. A factoring company will charge you 1 to 5% of the total invoice amount in fees. You must decide if this solution for immediate cash is worth the loss. Invoice factoring doesn't work for all business types. You obviously need to have invoices in order to convert them into cash. Factoring companies might also try to get you to commit to a longer period of time. You should evaluate if faster payments outweighs the commitment to a factor. If you choose recourse factoring, you'll be responsible for any unpaid invoices. This can be avoided, however, if you work with a non-recourse factoring service. With non-recourse factoring, the factoring company will assume the loss if a customer fails to pay. There are plenty of alternatives to invoice factoring if this is not the right solution for you. Alternatives, for example, include business line of credit, merchant cash advance, and short-term loans. You can get access to all of these options and more at First Union. First Union Lending offers numerous financing programs designed with small businesses in mind. Our business loans are fast and flexible, with financing options ranging from $5,000 to $2 million. Call today to learn more about our various financing solutions to help your business grow and become successful.